Hi everyone, it's Amy again, and as you can see, I have two guests with me today. So this is Mariah from over at Mariah Lee MUA, and this is Dave from David Pearson Films. And he's like really professional and has spent like the whole time laughing at my funny setup. So
it works.
Today I have brought them to do the challenge where I show them the book and they've got to explain what they think the book is about, and whoever's the closest wins. So our first book is Uglies by Scott Westerfeld.
I think it's about a lady who is like in the jungle because of the trees on the front, and she doesn't really have any clue about makeup, and it says, in a world of extreme beauty, anyone normal is ugly, so I'm guessing she feels kind of ugly. That's my, yeah, I think that's what the book is about.
Just by looking at the cover, it's a New York Times bestseller, everyone. Now, it's about a small girl growing up in suburbia, and she's just struggling with self-identity. So this book empowers young women to not look at the world, but look within the heart.
I think Dave gets that one. This book is about this girl, and they live in a world where at the age of 16 you get plastic surgery to be beautiful, and so you live with the uglies until you turn pretty, and then you get to go live with the pretties.
Is there a happy ending?
That's a terrible. Can't say anything. So the second book is The Retribution of Mariah by Michelle Hodkin, and Dave's going to go first this time.
All right.
Good luck.
I believe this book is about a struggle between a relationship of a man and a woman with their
Trying not to laugh.
it looks like they're underwater, so I think it's like Titanic-ish, like series. So they were on the boat and they were trapped together, and yeah, the only thing around them is water. There's probably like another guy that comes into the picture that tries to steal their... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that word means, so okay.
It does help to know what retribution means.
Okay.
Am I allowed to tell what it means?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it means like revenge.
So I think this book is about Mara, and she killed her husband, and she haunts him for life. I'm guessing that is her new lover.
Mariah, you get the point for this one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So there's no islands or no boats?
No boats, no Titanic. It's about this girl named Mariah, and weird things start happening around her, and there is a bit of murder. So, the next book is Isla and Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins.
This is terrible, Amy. I think that this book is about a girl and a guy in New York City, and they fall in love and they live happily ever after.
Okay.
The end.
Yes, short and sweet, no plot line. So I reckon this novel here is targeted to the what would you call them? Just like
Tweens?
Tweens, yeah. And it's basically following the journey of this young girl trying to live a happy life, and she falls in love with a man, and
Tweed falls in love with a man.
like a young man. Yeah, just happy. Hustling in the city.
Both of your descriptions were very similar.
That's exactly what I said.
I'm gonna have to give it to Mariah though, because it's not a tween. So it's actually about a girl who's in France, and she falls in love with this guy.
New York.
But after a chance encounter in Manhattan over the summer break. The next book we're going to be looking at is The Del Toro Quest by Emily Rodda. So, take it away, Dave.
First again.
I mean, you're welcome to look on the inside jacket.
All those clues. It's basically about a fantasy. Like, you can see castles and some weird dragon. So basically, they're just on a quest for fulfillment through this fantasy world. And just slaying dragons, meeting AI, like in the video game term. Artificial intelligence. They just meet mates and just go slay stuff. And there's obviously going to be like some storyline where what's this one? Del Toro Crest, where they find the Del Toro. They're looking for the Del Toro, and I think it's this little dragon thing. So
The Del Toro. Sounds like your life, Dave.
Once they quest it, when they find the Del Toro, they that's mission over. It just wants us to join the quest, so I'm sure this will be a good read.
Okay.
Don't even read. I'm enjoying this video. I think this book is a I think this book is a mythical fantasy book, and it looks like it's set in like a medieval time. So I'm guessing there's like some, what are those people called with the things?
Knights?
Medieval
Yeah,
warriors.
knights. There's some knights like trying to slay dragons and save people, and maybe someone has this as a pet or something, and they ride him around. What is that? That's a slug. I don't know, yeah, they come across all different mythical creatures in all of the 8 books.
Dave, you're gonna hate me, but I'm gonna give that to Mariah. So none of you noticed this belt on the spine here.
Well, I did notice it, but I just skipped over it.
So this is the belt of Del Toro.
Damn it.
Del Toro is the name of the land that they live in. And so what it's about is that this kingdom is overrun by the Shadow Lord, and these are his beasts. So this belt is what protected the kingdom from the Shadow Lord until the Shadow Lord stole the gems and scattered them across all these different places, and these are the guardians of the gems. So Mariah's pretty close that she's got these things like AI. It was out when we were kids, there's no AI. So the next book is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. Wait.
The Throne of Glass. Wait, have you mentioned this book?
I have mentioned this one before.
I don't know what she's called. Like, she's like a soldier or something.
A soldier? Okay, go with that. Sure.
That sounds sarcastic.
Soldier.
I can't give anything away, it's not
wait,
fair.
what-
I feel like if she'd listened to me, she might have more of a clue.
Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight. She was deadly now.
I can't wait to hear what you've got to say about it.
She's like a slayer of some sort.
Slayer of Hearts.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer of Hearts.
I don't know. So I think this book is about this girl who decides that she can do what men can do in wherever she comes from. There is like blood by the looks of it around her, so I'm guessing she's like slaying, I don't know, like vampires, or maybe she's in like an army of some sort. I don't know, she's got a cape, so she must be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really know. She's just like a slayer, a vampire slayer or something.
Before she was deadly, now she's
You
unstoppable.
can't read that. Oh,
It's
you're
the
not
top.
reading
You read that
I
too.
was like, I didn't remember reading that.
Judging by the her outfit, it looks like she's from like medieval times.
She's like an assassin, that's what I was meant to say.
She has to slay some people. Submission. So she's like a hitman sort of thing, assassin. Now she's unstoppable. So I'm thinking all this red stuff. She took some power up or something. Or
The Red Bull.
Yeah,
or
it's
she's,
Red Bull.
or it could be her mind. She's got like a vengeance to something happened in her timeline to trigger something in her mind. Now she's unstoppable.
I'm gonna give that one to Dave.
Yeah.
Because he mentioned about the missions. So in the first book, she is part of a competition to become the king's assassin. So that's all I'll tell you.
Good job, Dave.
Spoilers.
I gave you
Then
that
in
You did.
I said assassin.
So the next book is The Elite by Kira Cass, and Dave's gonna go first this time.
Alright. Jeez, she's dressed up for something.
Your favourite colour?
Going red, eh?
Oh well, your favourite colour's like wine. This colour.
This is my style. This is a pretty typical novel about a girl trying to get the man she desires. But there's other men out there. I mean, there's other women out there. Yeah, so, but I think this, she could be something to do with royalty because of the crown thing. Actually, I think she is like a princess or someone in higher power, and she's fallen for a man, which is like a slave or a lower class citizen. And yeah, it's just her desire to go after him.
So amusing. I love this so much.
I think that she is a princess, and there are men that have to like win a battle for her instead of her winning a battle for them. Yeah, I just think the guys are fighting for her, not her fighting for them.
Alright, so you said girl fighting for...
No, the guy.
Guy fighting for her,
Yeah.
and you said she fell in love with a slave.
Well, like a lower, a
You
lower,
want to change your answer
lower
now?
class.
Do you want to phone a friend?
I'm gonna have to go with Mariah.
Yeah.
You're both wrong. This book is about, like, there's one prince and it's like The Bachelor, and there's many girls that he has to choose from.
Okay.
That's what, and so she was selected. She was in the selection.
Told
And
you
she
it
was
about
selected,
selection.
and you had it the opposite, whereas you were like so off.
She fell in love with a slave.
She fell in love with her slave. The next book is Cinder from the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. You can't read that.
Hey.
Sorry. How are we meant to guess by the picture?
I don't know.
She has a what is it called?
Bionic?
Bionic leg. Ankle.
I feel like Dave's already got some ideas.
I think that she is like a robot. Cinder. Is it like a robotic version of Cinderella or something? Maybe?
I don't know anything.
Yeah, I think she's like a robotic version of Cinderella. Like it's like the same story, but she's a robot.
So this movie,
this
this novel is about, it's a woman again, as we can see from the leg. That's obviously a woman's leg. But she was built as a like cyborg type character, and she's just trying to come to terms with all these like all the mechanical bits and pieces in her. Just her struggle with coming to terms with being a cyborg.
This is really hard because it is a retelling of Cinderella, but she's a cyborg.
Ah.
I think they both get the
That
point
was
for that
pretty good.
one. I think.
How
Yeah.
did you know she was a cyborg?
Oh,
Don't they have
yeah.
one eye? Or am I thinking of someone
A
else?
cyborg is like half human, half
Like the
machine.
one that's
So wait, so it's Cinderella.
Oh, no. That's a cyclops.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a cyborg.
That's
Yeah, you
good.
both get a point. I hope you're keeping track because I've forgotten who got one. So she's smashing you. So she's got 5 and you've got 3.
No, she's got 4.
Yeah, plus this one.
Oh no.
5-3.
But hey, you can still get all these.
I feel like I had the good story. I mean, if it comes down to a people's choice, which was more interesting, in the comments, comment down below.
Let us know. So the next book is Shatter Me by Tahara Muffy. So
Oh, my turn.
yeah, it is your turn.
Man, this is really hard. Like all I got to go with is an eyeball with like some badly done eyelashes.
Eyes are the window to the soul.
Look at those eyelashes. Would you?
Yeah, they're cool.
They're artistic.
They're tree eyelashes. I believe it's about a girl who was outcast. As you can see, my touch is lethal. My touch is power. So anyone that goes near her, she's like kind of like a beast. You know, I guess like Red Riding Hood. She's like the wolf.
You're just saying that because we've been talking about fairy tales.
Yeah.
Red Riding Hood.
That's like just an example.
Okay, this
though.
one's not about fairy tales, guys. I'll give you that clue.
What's in a reflection? Actually, don't even look at that. I want to look at
I
it.
can't even see. Like, it's a waterfall.
Look
She's
at her
crying.
eyes. She's sad.
It's obviously about a woman.
How do you know?
Emotional. She's dealing with emotional stuff.
This has been so much fun. I'm so glad.
I think that this person, I think it's a woman, kind of does look like a woman's eye. She has like some kind of power with like nature. Just looking at the eyeball that has like a waterfall and the trees and the birds. So she's kind of dealing, like battling with how to deal with her powers. It says shatter me, so maybe she wants people to like break her shell and like get to know her before judging by what her powers are.
You're gonna have to get that on a day.
Oh,
She's definitely an outcast. When you start, she's actually in an asylum.
Oh, boy.
And yes, her touch is lethal. She kills people when she touches them.
Sick.
There you go. So you
Touch
might
now.
still
I
win
might
this.
win this one. How are we doing here?
Fine.
So if I win the last one,
We'll have to find another
it's a
book.
tie.
No, we'll have to get
But
another
if I
book.
win,
Oh.
I win.
So our last book is Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare, and this way, yep.
No, where's
No,
that?
it's your turn.
Oh, no, no.
You just want to
Because
hear
I went
my
first.
answers.
Because you went last
You just
first.
want to cheat off
I went
me.
done.
I like that dress.
How's her makeup?
Yeah, it's really good actually.
She looks like a
Besides the queen. So I think
where they go like that.
peace.
Oh, you mean the Hunger Games?
Yeah, that's right.
This book is about a princess that holds the key to time because it says Clockwork Princess. So she's got a book that is... Are you mocking me?
No, I'm not.
She's holding a book that contains all of history.
Yeah. They said.
I was actually going to say something
I don't
similar
want to give you too many answers.
And the sequel to the New York Times bestseller, Clockwork Prince. So there's something to do with time or a clock that she's in control of or has control over, or has control over her. Yeah.
So which one is it? You
Yeah.
have to choose.
One.
You can't just,
Yeah.
you can't just make a statement about everything.
Have you noticed that necklace on there too?
I had actually, yes, but that's because I've read the book.
I think that necklace is a key component of this novel too, but you have to read it.
You don't know.
Oh, this is hard. Who do I hear that to? You're both wrong.
Oh,
Really? Way
Yeah.
off. Is it anything to do with clocks?
It's got nothing to do with time.
no.
She is in control of stuff, and there's stuff with the necklace, so...
Dang it. It's okay, we're out of time.
So, the tiebreaker book is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Okay, so you have to go first.
I have to go first.
Yeah,
Yes.
I went first last time. It's on Donkey Kong.
I reckon it's a group of people trying to get their way with things. Yeah, so they just like partying, like you can see the beach. They go on a road trip. And things just, they get in trouble with the law and they try to get away with it. Just rebels.
I think this book is about a group of teens who are kind of rebellious. By the look of this, I think that there's something to do with like love and how they're hurting different people and they're like telling themselves that nah, we haven't done that, or nah, it's okay, blah blah blah. Yeah, they're just fun-loving teens. Take it.
Who wins? Who wins?
Hey!
They do get in trouble with the law.
Cruise.
There
I
you
knew
go.
you were a
There's a big twist that I saw coming, by the way. It did not surprise me at all. I thought it was a bit lame. Dave wins the challenge. So
Yeah.
Dave wins the Maltesers. Yay! Well, thanks everyone so much for watching. It's been so fun. I've had a good time just watching these two like blunder around about my books. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe to this channel and go and check out these two channels if you'd like. They're both awesome, both got great channels, and if you check them out, that'll be great. But that's all for today, and it's been great to hang out with you guys. My links to my Twitter and my Goodreads are in the description. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Okay, bye!
Bye.
Yeah.